Malawi is a small but beautiful African country, situated between Tanzania, Zambia, and Mozambique. Heavily affected by the AIDS epidemic, it has taken the lives of more than 1.5 million people in this small South African country. Over 800,000 children are orphans. Those that have not found a family or a place to stay hang out on the streets to survive.
Taji mwenye hao tukuwa chipatala ndio kuti basi amayi anu ajarwa mwali atisiya koma ali mwana wankazi mwana amwika kumageti anana kuti pitani mukachire dongosolo la maliro mwana anu iri kutisamaliya nife timasamala mwana ndife madokorala ndakuti ayi inu kuti mudzika mmutsa mkakawo simungazingatheke koma mwana atipita naye kuti kumeneko cholo kwa vumbwe ara wankulu yemwe ndikunsunga ndiye ndikaleka kusunga uyoyo wa ukoyo kuraoni ndikagulitse zona chogulitsa nchani anthu amagulitsa anthu ife mwana ari kumfuna mama ari nanga si anthuwo angoribika kuti ayi mwana ayoru mumwembekeze akabwera iye ayi mwana ayoru uyu alakulei panopo ayipire siku ndeti mafuna kuti mwana ari kantani ndikantenge ndikanankhanira akafika ukhotiko kufuna mwana ayo ndani akuti mumwembekeze kaya ndife mwana ari kumfuna no panopo kuti mwana ari kantenge loko panopo khani makayika.
Extended families like the Antonios have hosted the ever-increasing number of children left vulnerable by the epidemic. 1 out of 10 people in Malawi is HIV positive. 90,000 children live with the HIV infection. Adoption policies and laws are unclear, and government officials say they are concerned for the welfare of the children, but have made few attempts to regulate the adoption process. Orphanages have been built and children adopted, all with very little government regulation. And some people are getting rich.
Right now in Malawi, 1 in 10 people are HIV positive, and we have 90,000 children living with HIV. Talking about those who are orphaned, over 800,000 are orphaned. A total of at least 1.2 million children have no parental care. So the extended family system, which used to take care of orphaned children vulnerable, is no longer coping. So as a result, we have seen mushrooming of alternative care support in forms of institutional care, in forms of foster care, and also inter-country adoption, as we are talking about. For Malawi, when we talk of alternative care options, we look at institutional care, we look at foster care, and international adoption. But international adoption, institutional care should be the last resort.
It was in March '98 when I stood with a baby in my arms, and this little baby was actually, I went to visit an orphanage, and I had this baby in my arms, and the child was dying of AIDS, and it just was horrific. And I had, been wanting to do something, and I'd prayed about it, and it was just as if God said to me, this is where you start, with these little babies. And I immediately then went about finding a house where I could start with an orphanage. At that time, we hardly had any orphanages in Malawi. You probably know that. And I found a house at the HHI, belonging to the Presbyterians. It was a totally dilapidated house, but it was absolutely ideal for the work I wanted to start. And although I needed to do a lot of work to this particular house, I went to South Africa to go and speak in a particular church there. And when I told the people what I wanted to do, in fact, the church gave me in one go enough finances to restore that whole house.
The problem with the international adoption, in most cases, it's also connected with the money laundering. Because at the end of the day, the adoptive part gives money to the orphanage. And the orphanage feels, oh, once we get money, we'll be better off. Let's identify a child fitting it's like shopping for clothes. Somebody says, oh, I want a child who has this, this, this. And the orphanage looks at that and says, this child fits that.
Who adopted 2 Malawian children, organized a benefit dinner to help those affected by the epidemic.
There's something poetic about the fact that we are no longer in America, but we are on a piece of land that belongs to the world. I decided to investigate for myself, and I ended up going on the journey of a lifetime. In the last 2 years, I have witnessed unbearable suffering and loss, but I have also witnessed the resiliency of the human spirit.
UNICEF estimates that at least 30,000 Malawian children have been sent out of the country illegally due to international adoptions. At this point, the government's ability to track down and find these children is inexistent.